What's up, hobby fam? Welcome to
Here
a
we are.
welcome to a special live edition of Radish Break Room, where we don't just talk about the cards, we talk about the people, the passion, and the pulse of the hobby. I'm your co-host Jen Kahn, joined by my co-host, the always dialed in Tex Hooper. And today,
Hello.
hello. Today we've got a guest who's been at the center of some major moves in the community recently. Please welcome Cardio Cole, and he has some big news that he wants to share with us. Hi,
Hello,
Cole.
everybody.
Cole,
Hey.
what's up?
Oh, I'm having a great time, We got the club
Awesome.
rolling out, the new brand coming live pretty soon. Phase 1 is done. Phase 2 will be announced on Saturday with the new logo. So big
All
things
right,
are happening
whoa,
over
you're
here.
getting way
Sorry.
ahead of yourself now, Cole.
I'll give them a little taste.
Yeah, I guess so. Spilling
I
some
can-
alpha.
Yeah, sense the excitement. So let's kind of rewind and start from the top here. So what actually sparked the whole decision to rebrand from Caster Society to the new name is
Hobby Club.
Hobby Club?
Join the club, baby. Yeah, so Caster Society was born years ago out of MetaZoo 1 when it came out. Back in the original cardio days, Chris and the boys were streaming MetaZoo, being a big part of that community. They stopped streaming for a couple years, and then we picked it back up back in December. Chris got it rolling again. We've been working with, obviously, Bo Jackson, Battle Arena, Wonders of the First, all the great games out there. As we've gone along, we've realized that, we need to establish a brand that is more centered around us rather than, Caster Society was more MetaZoo centered. So part of the rebrand is to establish the identity that, we are the best stream on Whatnot. We have, the best deals. We get games out there. We get cards into people's hands so they can experience the sensation, of Boba and Wonders of the First and MetaZoo 2 and all of that good stuff. So that's kind of how we landed where we are today.
Awesome. Now, tell us about Saturday. What do you have coming up Saturday?
So Friday night into Saturday morning, I believe,
Okay.
Chris will be co-hosting with Joe Hollywood on Joe Hollywood stream alongside Hobby Club. And we will be announcing our logo on Saturday. We have rolled out the name on Monday as a little teaser. Saturday, the logo will be rolled out, and you guys will be blown away. You're going to love it.
Awesome.
Ah,
Very cool. And so what are the breaks that you'll be doing Friday and Saturday?
I believe Chris is bringing a case of Boba collector booster boxes, and they've got a jumbo hobby as well. And I think they're just going to go to Boba Town all night Friday into Saturday morning, and let more people know about the sensation of Bo Jackson's Battle Arena. So
Nice. Now, will the reveal of the new logo and everything on Saturday, will that be on a separate stream, or will that be on the stream that carries over from Friday night into Saturday?
it's going to be on that Friday into Saturday stream.
Okay.
Yep, so
all right.
We've got
And
it queued up, ready to go.
Okay, so is it that switch after you announce that people will now search for Hobby Club on Whatnot as opposed to Caster Society?
We have already changed the name. On Monday, we changed it to Hobby Club. So if you search for Caster Society, you will be redirected to Hobby Club. You might not find anything. Yeah.
Very cool.
We've labeled all of our shows before then with Caster Society in the name so people can, catch on. And then Saturday is whenever we're going to bring it to the world. We've got our community teas. Now we got to bring the brand out to the world, right?
Excellent. Now, oh shoot, I had a question and just lost it.
So what? So I'll jump in. So
Thank you, Jen.
Cole, what can people expect? Are there any differences that people can expect, or is it going to be similar, high energy rips, breaks, all that kind of stuff? Just new name.
That's a great question. Obviously, most of what we do will remain the same, but we're just going to make it, we're going to take it to that next level, make it a little bit better. We always try to bring the energy, keep folks in the chat entertained. We do giveaways all the time. We like to have a big audience so people can really get in and join the communities. As far as product selection, we'll still be doing a bunch of boba, a bunch of Wonders of the First, MetaZoo. I'm a big sports guy personally, so my goal is to get into some sports breaks as well, higher end sports stuff. I found that I really enjoy that. We opened some National Treasure NASCAR boxes for the first time last weekend. It was a blast. It was a blast. I really enjoyed that. I love all of the games we partner with. So it's great.
Wonderful. What time does that break start Friday night?
That is a good question. I don't have an exact confirmation on that yet.
Okay, no
But
worries. We'll just
if you go to
keep
Joe
posted on
Hollywood's
WhatNot.
page, you can see that show. I believe it starts in the evening.
Okay, excellent. Very good. Now, do you guys have anything big planned, like coming up with this new brand, like down the road? Like,
Yeah, we have. So, I mean, we've got a ton of ideas of, taking it basically beyond kind of live streaming. And we have a couple different avenues we're exploring, a lot of different events we could do. So we have things in progress. Nothing's set in stone yet. We're going to, take the next month or two, get the brand out there. You could definitely find some hobby club merchandise coming out pretty soon.
ooh, nice.
So we're going to start there, get the brand out there, get our socials up and running, and then just really go to the moon after that.
If you want some free advertising, Jen, Slappy, and I will take a box of that.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah. You guys are top of the list.
I have the rewards program that was with cardio through Whatnot. Is that going to change at all with Hobby Club?
It's going to be
what
the
will
best.
It be?
It's going to be the best, just like it is. Nothing's changing.
Okay.
Crazy rewards.
Awesome. Very cool.
Could we get any better? I don't know. Is it possible?
No,
it was pretty good before, but you never know.
If we can find room for improvement, we will do it. Rest assured.
Wonderful.
So I just wanted, just for anyone who might have the question. So there's cardio, then there was caster, and now there's hobby club. So cardio is still remaining. Like there's a lot of websites where the card decks are and the events and all of that. That's staying.
Yes,
cardio on the site. That's not changing.
The rebrand is strictly for the live e-commerce, basically our Whatnot account right now. So kind of that arm of the business we have rebranded. Basically, we've established a brand for that part at this point, and we will be rolling it out, and it's going to be part of the cardio network.
Mm-hmm. And how did you come up with Hobby Club?
That's a great question. So
is it like a dartboard on a wall?
I know we've talked about it. If you've been in the streams, we've been talking about it for a while. We're going to have a rebrand. We had a couple of names floating around. We weren't really sold on anything yet, so we kind of been dragging our feet. And then Chris and I were sitting in this office one day, actually a couple of weeks ago. And we were like, man, I'm not really, sold on a name yet. What are we going to do? And then Chris was sitting there and he literally did this. Chandler was in her thoughts for about 5 minutes and then said, Hobby Club. I was like, you know what? That's actually perfect. Like, it's super simple, easy to remember. It's going to be the perfect brand for us. And that's how it came about. And then we rolled out the name, started working on the logo, and we're rocking and rolling.
I can't wait to see this logo. There's been so much hype around this logo. It's better be like the greatest logo in the history of mankind.
It's going to be good. I hope we're not overhyping it. I mean,
well,
it's going to be great.
I don't know. It's going to make the Coca-Cola logo look like
yeah. So I want to say we do, since we are live, we have the ability for some of our viewers and stuff to come on stage and ask a question or share a comment or experience. So I think we have Yo-Yo.
Yo-Yo.
Who's around. Hey, Yo-Yo.
Hey, good morning, all.
Oh, wow. His mic actually works too.
Oh, yeah. I've always, my question is, how did you guys come about just finding out about block packs and just doing this whole joint venture? Who met who first? I mean, I believe I heard Romel at some point might have met Cardio first. I don't know. I just wanted to hear it from you.
Yeah.
Was it love at first sight?
Yeah. That's a great question. So to start with me, I joined cardio back in August, kind of unintentionally. So you guys know Dan, British Dan, right? The British guy. He's actually Australian.
Australian. I was gonna say.
I was gonna say, wait, there's an Australian
Wait,
guy,
what?
isn't there?
Yeah, so I joined back in August. Dan's wife and my wife were good friends growing up. I really honestly wasn't into the card space too much before that. So I joined, started helping Dan in the warehouse, doing a bunch of cardio stuff. And then we started getting to streaming some more, and I've just kind of taken off with that. So that's how I got here. So before that, how block packs and cardio united, that's going to be more of a Chris question. I don't know that full story. But whatever he did back then, has a great relationship with Jeff and the team, and it's been working out for both of us. We really enjoy their products. It's a great partnership, and we're looking forward to the future.
Awesome.
Jinx.
Oh,
No.
we have
Wow.
we have Brian Tinsman in the audience, I think.
Oh my
Brian
goodness.
Tinsman. Oh, man.
Yeah, I think he's
Uh-oh.
watching on YouTube. So big shout out to him. That's awesome. Yo, what else you got for Cole? Oh, maybe
Yo-Yo
Yo-Yo's
went
mic isn't
mute.
working.
All right, so back
well.
to this logo. I'm gonna keep harping on this. See what we can get out of you.
Okay, all
So
right.
is there a mascot involved, or is
Oh,
it just
No,
kind of shapes?
no
text?
mascot yet.
No.
That is a good
Okay.
idea. I'll take that into consideration.
Yeah.
man in
Uh,
suit, nothing like it.
Yeah. Actually, part of kind of where we want to take our streaming business is, a little bit more of showing our faces and maybe us being more presentable in the streams and people seeing us. And we do, a bunch of different fun games we play during the streams and all that. So there's going to be a lot of exciting things in store.
I think you guys should each have your
Awesome.
own like caricature kind of animated person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You can definitely be looking forward to many, many things like that.
Awesome.
I think we have Seaton is up on stage, and he has a question for you.
All righty, let's
Hello,
hear it.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Loud
Yeah.
and clear.
Hello, Jen. Hello, Tex. Hello, Cole.
Hello.
I'm also
How are you,
Whiplash
sir?
Jackson. So, Cole, I'm Whiplash Jackson on your stream.
Oh, Whiplash. All right.
Are you guys still continuing the insurance? And did you guys come up with that, or is that something that's always happened?
We will be continuing insurance, especially for those big breaks. Those are crucial to the success of those. I actually don't know who coined that term initially. I'm going to say it was Chris. That feels like a Chris idea right there.
Okay.
And that's part of what makes our stream so great is the fact that even when you don't pull great stuff, you're still going to walk away winner. That's what we pride ourselves on. And that's something you will definitely continue to see in the future. I would say in general, nothing will get worse. It will only get better. We're not going to take away your insurance. We're not going to take away givvies. We're going to keep on going and somehow miraculously make it better than it was before.
Great. Luckily, I've never had to use your insurance, but if I
Oh,
had to,
braggart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Humble brag.
He only pulls heat. Oh, that's it for Seaton.
yeah. Well, I appreciate the answer to the question, and I love you guys. I got something from you today, and it was just a case of something. I don't even. It was free. Thank you.
Who doesn't love a free case, huh?
The price
guys-
is right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks
Well, thank
so
you,
much
Seaton.
for joining us, Seaton. Okay, another thought-provoking question, Cole.
Yeah.
If the hobby club were a band,
Ooh.
what instrument would you play?
Oh,
Oh,
that
I'd
was
definitely be-
completely different.
I'd definitely be the drummer. I've got a little drumming in my background,
Oh.
so I'd be the
Oh.
drummer. I think. Well, Mitch just got a haircut, but he had some sweet.
No,
sweet
he
locks
did?
before he got a haircut, and he definitely
He had
has that lead
great
singer
head of
thing
hair.
right there. Yeah, either Mitch or Chris as lead singer, and the other one would be the lead guitarist. I think Dan would be on the bass, and I think that would be our 4 or 5 person band right there.
Wow.
Wow.
No,
See, I could see that. I could see Dan as the bass.
Slapping the bass.
Yeah.
I can
definitely-
see Mitch on like a Wurlitzer organ. like a Hammond organ, you know, like a
that's perfect.
risers in the back rocking out on his Hammond organ.
Oh, he's gonna have to get on stream now. We're gonna have to see the new do.
Yeah, there we go. There's me in my
Yeah.
Spinal Tap days. And my,
So
gray hair.
if you want to rent Tex out, he's available.
Yeah,
All right, we need some talent for the band.
I can do it. I'm your guy. I can't sing. I can't play an instrument, but I'll at least jump around
Just
stage
stand
for a
there
little
and
bit.
pretend.
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I look like
Oh, my
Wild Bill
goodness.
from Deadliest Catch.
Wow.
Good Lord. All right. Well, I wanted to thank
Hey,
you
maybe
very
I
much
can be the
for
mascot.
Oh Lord. Want to thank you so much for taking the time and hopping on with us on a live show, Cole.
Yeah.
Is there any other like final thoughts, anything you wanted to get out to the community that we didn't touch on, or
No, I mean, get in those streams, watch us, enjoy the shows. We like to put on a good show every time, bring the energy. Like I said multiple times before, but to a higher scale.
Wonderful. Oh,
Yeah,
I think we
I'm
kind of
excited.
lost your video there for a second, but yeah, it's going to be great.
Oh.
Can't wait for Friday night. So Friday night into Saturday, the big reveal of the logo, a big boba break. It's going to be awesome.
That wraps this live edition of the Radish Break Room. So huge thanks to Cardio Cole for joining us and walking us through the big shift from Caster Society to Hobby Club, what sparked it, what's changing, and what stays true. It's clear that this reband isn't just about leaving something behind, it's about building something bigger, a space that includes more voices, more games, and more ways to connect through the hobby we all love. To everyone who tuned in, asked questions, and shared your thoughts, thank you. This is what makes the hobby special: real conversations, real people, and a shared passion that keeps evolving. We'll be back soon with more stories and more insight from across the hobby landscape. Until then, stay curious, stay connected, and stay radish.